You told us how you were taken to the CID office. After that, and you were left unattended the whole day. You were not given the reason for your arrest and detention, nor were you informed about your legal rights. You were not given water or food to drink, and you were not enabled to contact a member of your family or a lawyer. And it's pertinent just to note the circumstances as well surrounding your arrest. The way and the manner in which you were picked up from Sukuta. The fact that you were refused, or perhaps when you wanted to inform people there at the naming ceremony, the NIA OC said you shouldn't.
Biring ibe bolaje ilafta ya fo NIA puruka sarab molula ini menu benu wo kulli dulato bari NIA la moment nate kama woko ikana sara.
And whilst you were being transported as well in the car on your way to Banjul,
andu ibe moto kono tumo men fana ibe samba kam Banjul,
he didn't want you to contact anybody.
Amalla fi pro ini modol fana le nyomoy.
And didn't want people to know your whereabouts.
The
way and manner in which, when you actually got to the NIA, you were surreptitiously taken through the back door. And this is all consistent with the testimony that you gave, which concluded that you had been kidnapped.
Andu we membe yitandi wala myintiko yemuta ikori wala kang wala na ebo kunungulu bekela ke samba hanfo itateti damen.
Before we went on our break,
janinga tawo dahala,
you were just explaining how you were being picked up.
Iba fo kang ye bondi wodinkira fananto nyaming
by some men you could not identify.
Andu molle bondi je imam menu long
and taken into a pickup truck.
Can
we just continue from there? Tell us what happened during that journey and where you were heading to and where you finally arrived. You may begin.
Baraka.
Thank you.
Kabering wamoto ututa Banjul police bombato.
After that vehicle started off from the police headquarters,
ye kungolona e koy kana Serekunda.
They headed towards Serekunda. They said they were coming to Serekunda.
Ofitiri salkola.
After that 7 p.m. prayer time,
are wotumo e kante kurusun simbulandile.
Well, at that time, they just put me inside a vehicle just like that, like a bag of cola nuts.
Natam fanje PIU.
I then saw myself at the PIU.
Wolfana yendi wallela.
They handed me over to them.
Wolien sindi ila office okona.
They sat me down in their office.
Inata ila keba kili.
Then they called their superior,
Mimbe Marling PIU,
who was in charge of the PIU.
Can you tell us if anything happened to you during that journey from Banjul to the PIU headquarters?
Watu me albuta Banjul albita kam PIU la okordato fo silo kam fo ku ketela le walla isi mafoye.
Ani fe manken now.
No, nothing happened to me there.
Where is the location of PIU?
PIU iti ye samba udinkira minto abe minto mafane.
Wala msafo ko asutiyata damin tola bake wala mu gamsel la brancho mbe silo kan ni tamita ice mal.
It is closest to the Gamtel branch on the highway, close to Iceman.
And would that be near or around Kanifing?
Ako fo wole dinkira nyinti Kanifing dala wala bidamembe Kanifing je.
Jele found.
That is the very place.
You mentioned the OC of the PIU. Who was he?
Ye PIU la onyaton ko memfo jumalem.
Afai Biran Bay.
He was called Biram Bai.
And do you know why you were being transferred into the custody of Biran Bai?
Ako fo yalo ni munan nasila ye mutake sawundi ke dundi Biran Bai na la mulbulu.
Ani molon.
No, I don't know.
Just continue from there and then tell us what happened.
Bitun tenteng afonyen kolbula tanyolo manamen je fo munaketa.
Inata Biran Bay kili.
Then they called Biran Bai.
Atarata jita la seita.
That time he had already left work and returned home.
Ikae nka Imam Haiba Hydara airport unkole samba ila dinkirato.
They told him, Imam Haiba Hydara, the Imam at the airport, is the one we are taking to your place.
Abilita.
He got up,
Ala fengolu dung.
dressed up,
Ay moto mala.
started his vehicle,
Amuruta na back kana office.
and returned back to the office.
And how do you know he was called?
Yalo nyadi le ko yakumandi.
Atele ya fonye.
He told me
That was after he arrived.
Abiran na rinkola.
after he returned.
Okay, please go ahead.
Ako tenteng.
Abiran ata
When he came,
akala dinni wala ntenyin tulali bulu.
he told his juniors, I will not leave this man with you, people.
Alabula.
Release him.
Yembula.
They released me.
Kwenye sirifo nangata.
He said to me, Sheriff, let's go.
Ala office daele.
He opened the door to his office.
Ayen sajade fene.
He spread a prayer mat,
Ayen sindi.
and I sat down.
Ay air conditioner mala.
He put on the air conditioner.
Ayen tuja funtita.
He left me there and went out.
Amuruta na.
He returned.
Anen sirifo fengo nata.
He came with the materials of the sheriff.
Niko sirifo fengo milika sirifo jia wali yolon.
When you talk about material of the sheriff, those who used to host the sheriffos would know what I'm talking about.
Barabuka dia sirifo da maeko.
But those things, they are not only pleasing to the sheriffos alone.
Sise kundangol fanankala fala.
Even the Sise Kundas too love it.
Walon suboti.
And that is meat
Anin keke.
and milk.
Biran Bay wale sambana.
Biram Bai brought them,
Akonye sirifo.
and he said to me, Sheriffo,
Ila mobile mala.
switch on your mobile phone.
Ma foite batala dulado barite batala ja.
I am not saying that you will not suffer somewhere else, but not here.
Ntangalon ni sirifo mumundi.
I know who the sheriffos are.
Ntemu sirif talibolet.
I am a student of a sheriffo.
Oto subonyi mi.
Then eat the meat,
Ye keke ming.
drink the milk.
Nili minato fana ilaftala ufana mbije sami.
If you want soft drink, there is also some that you can use.
Mbole kono.
I was in that situation.
Telefono kumata.
The telephone rang.
Ngata.
I picked it up,
Atramfa malem.
and it was my father.
Akonye be muntu.
He asked me, where are you?
Nka embe police ol bulu folode.
I said, I am still in the hands of the police.
Akonye muneke.
He asked me, what have you done?
Nka malom folode.
I said to him, I do not know yet,
Bayri man fem fonye.
because they have not said anything to me.
Konye kori man sila.
He asked me, hope you are not scared?
Ka hanide.
I said to him, no.
Akonye kana sila.
He said to me, don't be scared.
E manke fenti.
They are nothing.
E mumol doroneti.
They are just human beings.
Kijo kane farafa.
Don't even be terrified.
Akonye fon sina ba.
He asked me, should I come?
Nko hani.
I said, no.
Ni ite nata kuol sembo bi warala.
When you come, things will get worse.
Ite mbatu doron.
Just wait for me.
Akonye ndefa ngona makata baile.
He said to me, in fact, my travel to Mecca, I have cancelled it.
Katunite mantantela ta nafatala.
Because if you don't go, my going will be useless.
Nka hani ite ta doron.
I said to him, no, you just go on.
Ntelafta nale wate wati nimbote jambinale.
When I want to come, after I leave here, I will come.
Purukate juso sumiandi dorong.
just to calm him down,
Bante ngalonte otita.
but I knew that I wasn't going.
Bar nimmo fa ate sonnatala.
But if I did not say that to him, he would not agree to go.
Wakamalanka ete etadoro.
For that reason, I told him to go.
Ikanana.
Don't come.
Kabini ngambandi domorola.
After I finished eating,
Wolungal mame abale kede.
that day I did a lot of the things of the Imam,
Kadundele ngaina ay salindi salfanala.
because the 2 p.m. prayers, I led the prayers.
Mbodo jandata fitro salindi Banjul police station.
After that, I went to the Banjul police station and I also led the 7 p.m. prayers.
Nata PIU ndele nge salindi safola.
I came to the PIU and I led the 8 p.m. prayers as well.
Ntele nge paral salindi.
I also led the prayers for the paramilitary.
Ofana mbe bola jame on kono safu salola doro.
That one also, as soon as we left the mosque after the 8 p.m. prayers,
Pick up olota kote.
another pickup came and stood.
Eko birane ko asamba.
They told Biram, we've been asked to take him.
And before you tell us where you went to, I would just like to ask you another question. You were under arrest and detention, is that not correct?
Ako sila nja nimbe tenten na mbela flaka kudanta nyininka. Ako bari utumo ayatara ibe mutole kono nungo tembo.
Mbe mutole kono.
Yes, I was under detention.
Do you know why Biran Bai gave you such privileges and treated you in such a nice way?
Ako fayalo ni munan na Biran Bai yolu beke ye kao nyinya ni ubunya basa mbeka.
Biran Bai mu mfamala taliboleti.
Biram Bai was a student of my father.
Kafole hamfal daslame sangajor.
He's one they call Hamfa at Daslam in Sangajor.
Muhidin seta wale noto.
He was replaced by Muhyiddin,
Akoto malem.
his older brother.
Amunta ko Biran Bai mu wala taliboleti.
It's like Biram Bai was a student of that man.
Akan taraje lenka taraje.
He used to find me there and I also used to find him there as well.
Sakanim programol bekeri.
Especially if programs were on.
Amunta ko ayello wolto bake.
It's just like he knew me well from those encounters.
Fulanya fana.
Secondly,
Ay doko ke airport fanane.
he worked at the airport
Nganyolonje fana.
and we knew each other there.
Ngalo wala na yobu nyale kenye.
I know this was the reason why he gave me that hospitality.
And did he ask you any questions about what you were accused to have done?
Faye nyininka rele banka faye nyildung ye muta ko ye muneke.
Ani ataman nyinin kawala.
No, he did not ask me that.
And do you know whether he knew what you had been accused of?
Fo isi sabi nyinna ko fodum ayatara atayalon muneketa wala ayalon ye 2 minum men fa fo o fanansi ke ba.
Ani molo.
No, I'm not aware of that as well.
Please continue and tell us what happened after the pickup came.
Yetentem bitum biro pick up fanan nata.
Eko birane ko asamba.
They told Biram, they said that we should take him.
Ako e fotende.
He said to them, accept this way.
Ako duwa janni kata.
He said to me, pray before you leave.
Nduwata.
I prayed.
Yambulani moto kono.
They put me inside the vehicle.
Ntil bulama botata mi kan suta ma murundi je ko tek.
Where I left in the afternoon, that's where they returned me back to in the night.
Otumo suwo kutala.
That time it was late.
Bar ngalo ne ngata banjul.
But I knew we were going to Banjul.
Ofananta tam fanje dami.
That one also where I saw myself.
Olom Banjula police station bati.
That was at the Banjul police headquarters.
Yem futandi woleto.
They took me there.
Yenjindi.
They brought me down.
Ngamin taraje wolunga be suta do kuola.
The one that I found there on night duties,
Mimbe marlin kuolula.
who was in charge of things,
E ka fa mamman nyang.
was called Mamadou Nyang.
Kabra enje.
When he saw me,
Ayen konton.
he greeted me
Ayen jura. Olon kambulo sumbu.
and he
Kissed
kissed my hand.
E ka e konga nyin sambana.
They said to him, they told us to bring this man here.
Akonye si.
He told me to sit down.
E ka hani ko yake selo kono.
They said to him, no, they said that you should put him inside the cell.
Akontente.
He said, not me,
Pon alfa wa yake jede.
except if you put him there yourselves.
E ka e order lem.
They said to him, it's an order.
Aka bullshit order.
He said, bullshit order.
Alimbay.
Sack me.
But
I will not imprison this man.
Ikaye ko order.
They said to him, order.
Akom balance order libeke fonyi.
He said, I am not refusing. I can carry out all orders except this one. I will not do this one.
Ikaye munem.
They asked him, why? What is the reason? He said to them, if you don't know, I do know.
And can you tell us what the reason was?
The reason where I was having my education in Nyomi Kirmama,
or Nyanying,
that Nyang,
his father was our eldest student among us, was the eldest amongst us, the students. And he saw how his father honored me, the way the Marabu was honoring me,
and
the kind of warning and the Marabu used to give to them regarding the serifos. He was educated in that situation. That was why he said he will not do it.
And this is the second time you're finding people that you know and people who really appreciate you in places of detention.
Akunyina msinya fulanjaunte. Ika molu tara dinkiralu to dameni ya lonko ye Mario lulong ye long dinkiralu meni ya lonko we atara ye muta ibe muto kono.
Yes.
Karunte sulu malem.
Because I'm like a hyena.
Sakanintil bula mafintita.
Especially if I come out in the daytime.
And your rights weren't taken away from you, rather you were given benefits and privileges instead.
Akotonya itelietela nyantolu taibulu bari nifutata womoluma wolo ekabunya dila ani ngoromo.
Ari tolmalo milba ke kanima mfalolo ekamuta koma singol akedala tei.
Because those ones don't know. If you don't know a donkey, you try to hold it from the back and then it breaks your mouth.
And after Mamadou Nyang refused to open the cells and detain you, can you tell us what happened next?
Birim Mamadou Nyang balanta puruke dundi selo kono mune natake.
Nka Nyang.
I said to him, Nyang, I know you very well. I know your father very well. I know your family very well. This work that you are in today, your father has a lot of hope on you. He is of age and all the family is under you. I do not want you to be sacked for my reason. Imprison me. This will come to an end. But your work, if it is destroyed here, that is something else. He said to me, I will not do it. He said to me, Sheriff, I will not do it. He said to me, Sheriff, I will not do it. For 3 times. I said to him, then, where are the keys? The keys to the prison. He said to me, here they are. I said to him, now, sit down. I will open the prison door myself. He said, Sheriff, I said, I will do it. I took the key. When he saw that I was ready and serious going towards the prison, he said to me, the things that you have on you, remove them. That is my watch, my mobile, and $200. He took those from me and placed them on the table. I took the key. I opened the door to the cell.
Go ahead.
Those that were present, those that I found there, they said I was not going inside. If I attempt to go inside, they will push me. And they will tell me, you will not enter here.
kilifa bu melni yow
an elder such as you,
suñ la yobbu kay feneen la yobbu waaye fii doo fi duga doo fi nekk ak ñun.
if they are taking you, they must take you somewhere else, but not here. You will not be here with us.
So it's a banendiroke.
And then there will be a cousin mothers.
Ay watita.
It took some time.
Nene.
I pleaded with them.
Mala fi ñanna do ko etinya.
I did not want them to lose their jobs.
Because nga ñallonne.
Because I know here.
Nga ko molo.
And I know also the history of this place.
Nene fondunta.
I was jovial with them until they allowed me to go inside the cell. Then they locked the door.
Imam, this must have been quite a scene that night.
Imam,
I don't believe any of us have heard of a situation where a detainee opens the doors of their cells and detains themselves.
Furthermore,
a situation where you had detainees who were on the other side pushing you out and saying, no, you're not going to enter. What do you feel was the reason for this?
When he saw that I opened the door to the cell on my own,
prisons were not created for bad people only. Prisons were also created where good people can also be incarcerated. It is the bad ones who decided to join them there, but they are not the owners of the prison. But those who created the prisons, the first people who created the prisons, people who built the foundations of prisons, the reason why they built prisons, they built it for good people. Why? Because they were the bad ones. And bad people don't like good and innocent people to sit down. Because it destroys their wickedness. So this is why the creation of the prisons is for these good people. People listen to them. If we allow them to be talking to the people, and they are free enough, they will show our wickedness to the people. If that happens, then we will have a hard time in our lives. Let's create a place. If they want to talk, we can go and park them at one place so that they will not be able to talk. I'll give you a reason. The reason why I opened the cell,
Imam Shafai,
he was imprisoned.
They
They beat him up.
Imam Malik,
he was imprisoned. He was beaten until they broke his hand. Ibn Taymiyyah, he was locked. He was beaten. I read this in Ibn Taymiyyah's book. They asked him, Imam Taymiyyah, if you are locked up, what do you feel? He told them, if the leader makes me sit at one place, it looks to me like I am in a situation where I am alone with God. If they beat me up, it looks to me like I am doing some sort of an exercise with my body. If they drive me away and tell me to leave the country, it looks like when the Prophet was exiled from Mecca to Medina. If they kill me, that's what I want. So that I'll become a corpse who is completely free from the fire.
Matter, is it? Is it not matter?
Well, it can be a matter about somebody who will never feel fire in the next world.
Wokamala.
For that reason,
Nina na Africa jang.
if you come here in Africa,
Na moba jamalu mansali ye mutale ye soro.
many of our leaders were imprisoned. Many of our important people were imprisoned by our leaders.
Andu
And
nte mamfisia world.
I'm not better than them.
Moli be fismante.
The best among people
Wala annabi molti.
are the people who were endowed with a high level of knowledge from the prophet's time.
Yusuf asoro nabilla Yusuf.
Like a prophet like Yusuf was imprisoned.
Woto yaita nintela ko.
So that proved to me that
Madama wolbe sorontale.
as far as people like those people were all incarcerated.
Woto nintela sorombali abe mona dimbaya nala baluwa nala family beti nyala woto ntenga wakilinga soro.
So somebody who was told to lock me up and he refused, if that happens, his job will be, he will be sacked from his job and his family will suffer. So I feel to lock myself up is better than allowing that man's job, allowing that man to be sacked.
Anunka abe bannale.
And I told him that it will come to an end.
Manika kanto ban sabale bekeri.
In Mandinka there are 3 types of endings.
Ameta nyaonya abe bannale.
However long it may take, it will one day come to an end.
Adiyata nyaonya abe bannale.
However enjoyable or sweet it may be, it will come to an
Akuyata
end.
nyaonya abe bannale.
However bitter or hard it may be, will come to an end.
Nyimba sobole bekeri.
These are the 3 types of endings.
Wala nanka nyimbe bannale.
This is why I told him that this will come
Nyina
to an
nansoronda.
end. This is why I decided to lock myself up.
So your detention really to you was a source of inspiration rather than suffering?
Amunta ila sorongo bitunga aketete fe nyaboleti wole fisiata ka fuko ibe mutokon.
Yes.
And in your particular circumstances, who do you believe was behind your detention?
Bitun silang itala umuto nyami nya. Ite amira jumale mudalilo ti jumale be ukoma me ya lonko wole akendi yemuta.
Bayrinta mantaranu banta.
Because I was not outside.
Bare minili benna kuo noma kam banta.
But those that were following my case from the outside,
Katu wolung.
because those people,
Wolung.
that day,
Doku bundate Gambia jang minna nyaton ko mantelong amang horoma.
there is no department in this country whose head does not know me and does not honor me.
Wolung police wala nyaton ka sabanyao.
That day, the third in command of the police,
Ntelengo karande.
I taught him,
Kafai Babu Karso.
he's called Babukar Sow.
Kabri futatama.
When they got to him,
Ekaramu mutatalede.
they told him, your teacher is in custody.
Akoy tabajambo warta baringo datile.
He told them a leaf from the taba tree is bigger than a goat's mouth.
Tabajambo.
The leaf from a taba tree. I don't know the name of this tree in English.
O warta baringo datile.
It's bigger than a goat's mouth.
Yalom baringo kafenne nyimimin kanyanta dafe.
Well, a small goat is something that can fit into its mouth.
O kamala nte kuo kabona nyena santolela.
Because of that, things come to me from up downwards.
So mankunoje.
There's nothing then I can do about it.
Can you just enlighten us and tell us the meaning behind the proverb that you just said?
Sa yenyin sando men foten dukare wo frinyem bang fonsa kotolo.
Wolom nyinti ko
This is to say that
kuo futata tembeleto.
things got to a situation where
Alkamunyi nimbulu.
what they were looking from me,
Wolom purungan teri maning karamo kanandi.
That means for me to help my friend and my teacher to be safe.
Bare bulo milla takan.
But the hand that has come upon him,
Miya muta.
the person responsible for arresting him,
Wole sembo wartante buloti pruka bondi.
is more powerful than me for me to extricate him from what he is, from where he is.
Fulol ko situntere nyo ilinsere sawi afodai abonna ilinsere ne se koto.
In Fula they say if a heavy thing is placed on top of a rag, if you want to force or pull the rag by force, well, you will tear the rag.
And who do you believe he was insinuating was behind your detention?
Sa ete la miro to kuma kan ete amira woto abe jumale ma.
Itolko kumo kabonan santole.
They said the order was coming from the top.
Andungalo wahyo wontende katu Jibrili efonyo olale.
Iko yalo.
Wahyo ntenko minka bonan alaya. Alale be santa ka wahyo di Jibril akasama na wulu wotekere waye efonyole.
I know that that day it was not an order from Allah, because Allah sends Jibril on missions of this kind. Then I knew that it was not from Allah, and Jibril is not part of this mission. That day, the person they were pointing upwards, the person who was the overall head of the country was Yaya Jammeh. He was the overall boss. He was head of the country.
You believe that he was referring to Yaya Jammeh?
Yes, he's the only person.
Thank you. Please tell us what happened after you were led into the cell, or rather after you negotiated your way into the cell and got in and locked yourself inside. What happened next?
Saying afonye wairi sila ketawole nyama ya kata hanfo sila inata fero soto nyilisonta idunda selo kono hanfo ye fansoronje wobe kola munena take.
Ngandongol militaraje
the criminals I found there, those that said that I was not going in, but because I pleaded with them until I got inside, they removed their shirts and they were using them to fan me. They said to me, there are many mosquitoes here, but none of them will bite you here, old man. God also gave them that mindset to be fanning me till morning. Because there was no place to lie on. It's just sitting down. Notwithstanding, they took it upon themselves to be fanning me until daybreak. When the morning prayer time was about to come, and I knew that
it was time for Fajr prayers,
I said that I wanted to pray. One of them removed his shirt and he spread it on the ground, and I prayed on top of it.
Were you provided any water for ablution?
Not at all. But what the religion says, to be conscious about the timing is more important than be worrying about the availability of water. That is why I prayed without water.
I'm sorry, we just have an issue with the interpretation about the observing of the prayer.
Mr. Chair, doesn't it suggest that observing the time of the prayer is more important than taking the ablution? That is the sense I gather. Okay, may the record reflect that, please. Thank you. Proceed.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting you. You may continue.
Kabrin Salta.
After I prayed, those that supposed to come for the morning shift arrived. They opened the door. I came out. I climbed upstairs again.
Before you get to where you were going next, I just need to clear some issues with you. You were not given any water for ablution. Were you given water to drink?
No.
And I realized that you also had food at PIU and Biranbai gave you some, but were you offered any food at the headquarters in Banjul?
Ako aya lonko Biranbai yo domoro dila biriye samba PIU. Bari biriye samba police kundato. Photo dum foye domoro dilal ba.
Ani.
No.
You also mentioned the conditions of the cell and the fact that the other detainees literally had to fan the mosquitoes off you.
Ye selo nyin Kenya fanam fo andu kola itel famul ben bije telena tela dondi kol tay ke finja.
How big was the cell?
Selo nyin alawaro mosa misal no nyadi.
And what was the general state of the cell?
Andu selo nyin fo kono Kenya be nyadi le jankuta le fa be nyadi le.
Selo mam fanude.
The cell was not wide.
Bar ni sita lamundete singotili nola.
For where you sit down, you are not able to stretch.
Then
such a place is not wide.
You
would stand or sit down and bend your legs. When I wanted to pray, in fact, I came to the door so that I could have space and be able to stand. And it wasn't clean. The place wasn't clean. The people that were there, they were up to 10 people. And in spite of all of that, there was a place that was used as a toilet. But that is not the kind of toilet that anyone can go to. Because a toilet where you do not have enough water. Maybe those that were there, they were using some things inside there to wipe themselves, but not water. But it was inside there also. We were in that situation. We spent the whole night in that situation.
You mentioned the tightness of the cell and the number of people that were in it and the fact that there was not enough space. And it was at night. Were you able to lie down?
Akoye selo nyinna detofo. Andu yemo nanga mo fanam fo membe konoto je. Ana atake suto. Fodu yenyin sfero so no le ke labang.
I said there is no lying down. I sat down until daybreak. And there was no light also inside. The place was dark.
How about the ventilation? Was there fresh air coming in and out of the cell?
No, there was only one door. There was no other place where air could come in through. It was not there. That even disturbed us a lot. Because of breathing. Because those that were there, they touched drugs. That disturbed me a lot that night. Before daybreak.
You also explained that the cell wasn't clean and the unhygienic nature of the toilet.
Not at all.
Were you given anything to place on the floor, like a mat or a piece of cloth to sit on?
Ani?
No.
Definitely, what you have explained shows the dire conditions of that cell that night. And I know I keep on referring to the fact that you locked yourself inside, you took yourself inside the cell and made yourself sit there. But really, did you voluntarily detain yourself that night?
Akwaya lonako ite fangole fero ke purka dinkira nyi yele kadun dinkira nyi ntoje hanfo idunta selo nyi kono ako balto nyato nya amunta ite fangole fang sorong selo kono wolumbang
andela ngam fan soronje.
Yes, I locked myself there.
Can we have the interpretation again? Was his detention voluntary or not? Did he volunteer to be detained or to detain himself?
Akunga se aka mkote kabule mnyinti kwa diate fangole puruke fansoronje bang fodung aketa nyadile kuya fangole fansorong
aniko amandi anyet.
No, it did not please me.
Surual ko nyaka pehe la di.
The Wolof said, a lack of means is a means.
Wala mbulala.
That was what got me into it.
Yeah, and also you explained that you had walked into that cell just to protect Mamadou Nyang.
Yenyum fana mfoniaje wakilita purke fandundi selo kono kataraje. Imalla fe Mamadou Nyang nela do kotinya.
Wala mtonyati.
That is the truth.
Did you have a choice to leave, for example, if you wanted to?
Nyindu fo ite sitano le kaboje kata natara misali kama ila fitatala.
Hani.
No.
So therefore you were compelled to be there.
Amunda wala mnyinti woto fereti je fo etaraje.
Ha.
Yes.
So you explained that morning came and you were walking up the stairs. What stairs are you referring to and where were you going?
Ako woto sumanda birina tapuri e bondije iko ebe sele kan teptepo la kata santo. Ibita ka ebe sele kan teptep jumanyo la ndo ibita kan numintole.
Police la bunjam follow ntata waleto.
I was going to the first floor of the police station.
Tenelungo
on Monday,
Tinyanta office o min kono kabin mota NIA.
The office where I spent the whole day.
Yamurundi na office kilingo leto.
After I came from the NIA was the same office I was taken back to.
And Senator,
I went upstairs.
Nyinsilo yen samba miya.
This time around, where they took me
Olam Jawara Tureti
was to Jawara Ture.
Ayenyininka.
He asked me,
Nyinjuma tambila emuneke kutuboti.
last Friday, what was your sermon?
Nka mimbe keri.
I said to him, what was happening?
Akonye mimbe konyadi.
He asked me, such as?
Nka ento befo nolajan.
I said to him, I cannot tell you all of that here.
Barnal lafta olonna.
But if you would like to know that,
Alta jame oto.
go to the mosque.
O jame o.
At the mosque.
Kabirintanga kutubo kumase.
When I started the sermon.
Kanabula bila.
Until today.
Ngafengofen kutuba.
Whatever I said in the sermon.
Abe record tale.
All of it is recorded.
Abe level tale.
All of it is labeled.
Abe mosque committee le wadan labuli kafai keba kinte.
And it is with the muezzin of the mosque committee.
Kufulale atna ngoke.
I did that for two reasons.
Kumo bukasa enkamfulo baid.
Well, a statement, there is always a repetition of a statement on two occasions.
Fulanyao.
Secondly,
molka la fika sito nyinale puruka sang.
People used to come because a lot of people want to buy these cassettes.
Wala nanka record nka landi.
This is why we record and keep it.
Nka inita ataje.
I told them if you go there,
ale keba kinte nyinenka.
Ask for keba kinte.
Juma tambila imami kaseto minka kutubo minka kaseto le.
Ask him last Friday the sermon that the Imam did. Where is that cassette?
Abadila la lena landi jale ala moy kuke.
He will give it to you and then you will bring it here and listen to it keenly. Then you will get to know what I said during the sermon. It said to me, that's fine.
And as far as you know, do you know if the CID conducted any investigations around this? Did they go, as you had instructed them, to get the cassettes from your mosque committee?
Ako. Ila londo to fo CID oli kisikisir kenyin kola le banka foko yemem foye pour yeta jamengoto kata kaseto nyin kamaje kari pour foye sine lamoyala foye kuka koto le bank.
Okay.
They did not do that.
And these were the same questions that Jata Balde, their boss, asked you. Is that not correct?
Adu nyinin kar kilingolo ila nyaton ko Jata Balde wofana ye nyinin ka nyinin kar kilingol le.
Ah, to kilingolam.
Yes, the same questions.
And as far as you know, you had already said nothing was done to investigate the matter.
Andu itela londo to yanyina itandila ko femmanke pour kanyin ko kisi.
Or to indeed prove that you had made these statements in your sermons.
Wala pour ka foko ye kuma kolengol le fo ila kutubo kono.
Tani ma kisi.
No, they did not investigate.
Did they ask you any other questions surrounding other matters apart from your sermons?
Folum ye nyinin ka kudol le bang nyinin ka dolu menning ila kutubo nyina kol mankelinga.
Ah, fo Jata Bande min konye foye mansale mabam foye mansakundale neng.
Except Jatabalde, who asked me whether I have touched the government or said anything about the head of state.
That was during your sermons, right? The question was around your sermons.
Yes.
So it seems as though what they were really interested in was the content of your sermons, the content of your religious views and religious explanations and preaching during those sermons.
Amunta itela kutubolu kono ikakumolu menu fojaye anila kunyalu menu ikeke dino la karola aning ikakumakangolu menu fo dina kuolto amunta itela solo be ukumakangol lekang.
Hade. Yes.
Did they tell you the reasons why you were brought to the NIA and to the police and all these other places that you had been taken to?
Fodo ya dalilo foyen munan ye samba NIA kata police kata dinkira kotangolu to ye yaindi o dinkira lu menu beto ya dalilo foyen ba.
Ani imam fem fonye.
No, they did not tell me anything.
Did they offer an explanation as to why you were being taken from pillar to post as well?
Ako fodo ye dalilo fanam foyen munan be bondi ken jang ke samba nyin dinkira kotangolu to.
Ani mo fanam fonye.
No, they did not tell me that as well.
Was a written statement taken from you?
Fodum ye kumakangolu soto e bulle me yalon ko ase ke kumakan safari ngoluti.
Ani.
No.
Were your legal rights read out to you?
Ila nyanto momenti foyo kumakangolu fanalu foyen ne bang.
Ani.
No.
Were you given the opportunity to seek a lawyer or counsel of your choice?
Fodum ye nyin silo fanan dilale pour ka lawyer nyini mensi loye wala mo loi bunda lokula mensi ifasa.
Ani.
No.
Were you able to inform your family or someone close to you about the fact that you were in detention?
Fodum ye silo dilale pour ila badingolo ila dimbaya lu ya foye ko ibe mutole kono wala momensi katela.
Ani.
No.
Were you formally charged with any offense?
Nyendung inata itumi kulale banka foko yenyin ku kari leke.
Ani.
No.
Let's move on and just tell us what happened after that.
Bitunga tenten biring alfutata o tembe dato sai mune nata ke koteke.
Abirin nate kachata.
After we had a discussion,
Nate kachata ala office wala kono na mo fulo bungo kono.
we had a discussion inside his office, the two of us.
Anata modo chodinye obesiri la office ba kono banta e mo jamale be jabara mo kilne chodinye ke koyolom fo ketalom fo malom bari abelum police le akonye tanyi ya.
He then pointed me to someone who was sitting in one of their offices. He's fair in complexion. I think his name is Keita, and he told me to go to him.
Brother konye imam.
When I arrived, he said to me, Imam,
Bundum police station old.
Because he too knew me at the Bundum police station.
If analka gamoke nunjele.
They used to hold gamos there also.
Anungata nkakawandoke.
And I used to preach there.
Ndele mwila gamolate.
I was the one who was doing the gamo for them.
I know wallet.
He knew me from there.
Akonye imam ha. Eko ibita makati.
He said to me, Imam, well, they said that you are going to Makati.
Ngeleta.
I laughed.
Akonye bari ise ikana fenkedro ise compromise to rekana balang.
He said to me, but don't do anything, just compromise and don't refuse to go.
Nka manjawe ya.
I said to him, it's not bad.
Ngonu mbita makale.
I said I was going to Makkah.
Eko mbita makati.
Now they say I'm going to Makati.
Makka makati. Harfu kili walomde.
Makkah Makati is almost the same thing.
Niajibe.
If you look at it,
Makka.
Makkah.
Makati.
Makati.
Abe harfu kili.
All the same.
Nkai watu nimi manta Makka itata makati. Alala nyininta wala nsita makati.
Then I said Makkah and Makati are very close words, and somebody who wanted to go to Makkah, then if you go to Makati, it's all the same, it has been ordained by Allah.
Nkai betata.
I said it's good.
Imam, I'm just wondering how you were able to maintain such humor and good spirits during this trying time.
Ako Imam nyinktate jakalti nyinko bebe caring bari amete kijate amesila hanimbi amela moya bonyoto andum ibe betari ibe hadamayari mulfe.
Alon ne mankuke. Ni mankuke kutela.
I knew that I did nothing, and if you do nothing, nothing is on you.
Anungalo ne besene yarine.
And I knew that I was clean. If someone is clean and you intend to make him dirty, you end up being the one who dirty yourself. That was why I was not even scared. Because I did not do it, I did not say it. That was clear to me.
And what did you understand by you were being taken to Makati? Where in Makati were you being taken to?
Akusilang, yo fahamu nyadi le kafo ebe sambala Makati. Ye mnyem be sambala Makati dame mintolem.
What I understand was that now is animal life. Whoever is more powerful than the other will devour it. That day I was the prey. Makati, well, I only used to hear the name. They call it Janjambure. I used to go near to the place to host gamos, but I never had a program inside Makati itself. But I used to hear the name.
And you mentioned Janjangbure, but can you tell us the exact place where you were being taken to, or where you were told that you were being taken to in Janjangbure?
Akobitu sai ya foyenne be samba kanda men Janjangbure wala foy sa fono nye o mudmin toleti dame yalon ko ka fujele Janjangbure ko be samba la dame.
Me afonyede,
the one that told me,
akonyele dore ko ibita Makatile.
He only said to me that they said you are going to Makati. But where else in Makati I was going to? He did not say that to me.
Very well, we will eventually come to that. Tell us what happened after you were led away by the people who came to collect you.
Akobitu minafuta la wotomale bari bitu afwenye melu nate kamaje bitu nkaboto afwenye mule natake.
Pick up Nduma.
The pickup was parked down.
Ning Kambano Jita.
I came down with the young man who was to take me. He works there. He was called Abdu Jallo. He put me inside the vehicle. It was also ash color.
Barate kuta kutolom kata sirang kaito famo mamfara so ita sol mambo sirang famo bala.
It was a brand new one because even the cover of this we are still on the seats.
Yambulandi wala kono.
They put me inside that vehicle.
Kabirembulata.
When I got inside,
natanin kanifin.
We came through Kanifing.
PIU.
The PIU.
By me and Sambana water.
But what brought us there? Behold, there was one person who was also in detention there. The one they called Ansumana Kujabi. He spent the night there. He was the reason why we passed through there and picked him up.
And who was Ansumana Kujabi?
Jumalam Ansumana Kujabi.
Ansumana Kujabi Temu Abdullah Kujabi ni Jibril Kujabi la burodalti.
He was the brother of Abdullah and Jibril Kujabi.
And who are these people, please?
Jumanyo le woluti yemenu foteng.
Abdullah Kujabi neneketa director of NIA tile.
Abdullah Kujabi was once the director of the NIA.
Jibril Kujabi neneketa protocol tile ya jamme.
Jibril Kujabi was also once a protocol officer for Yaya Jammeh. This Nansumana too used to be in Yaya Jammeh's entourage. Because I recognize all these people. Each time Yaya Jammeh is traveling, they were always at the airport.
And do you know what particular relationship they had with him?
No, I don't know that.
Tell us, under what circumstances you met Ansumana Kujabi?
Melori woto?
We were parked there.
Janning Ansumana kana?
Before Ansumana came,
Alhaji Bandin Drame futata.
Alhaji Bandin Drame arrived.
Akonya madha hadatha Arabu kangoto muneketa.
He spoke to me in Arabic and asked me what happened.
Qultu lahu la adri. Nkaye malo.
I said to him, I don't know.
And which Alhaji Banding Drame are you referring to?
Akobe Alhaji Bandin Drame jumalema.
Wale Musul Islamic Council president oti.
That was the president of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Mbekarandiro Islam Institute minto atele munna principal of Falanti Koteke.
And he is also the principal of the Islamic Institute where I was teaching.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Akoye tenteng abaraka.
Akonye Arabu kato ana jitu min Banjul.
He spoke to me in Arabic and said,
Nkabona Banjul.
I'm coming from Banjul.
السبب ذهابي إلى هنالك لأستفسر أمرك مين سبب ولا متعرف بركي لا كول لينينكا.
And my reason for going was to find about your case.
ذهبت إلى دبا مارينا نتاتا دبايا.
I went to Daba.
كان زعيم لجاسوسين تلمو NIA لنياتون كوتينو.
He was the head of the NIA.
ولم أتمكن بمقابلته برما جينو.
But I could not see him.
وذهبت إلى وزير الدفاع سامبابا أنت Minister Interior سامبابا.
I went to the Minister of the Interior Sambaba.
وتمكن لي بمقابلته نات جينوله.
But I was able to see him.
الحديث الذي جرى بيني وبينه برنا كتا منك.
But the discussion that we had.
وفي خلال هذا الحديث وكتا كونو.
During that discussion.
قال وجد خبرا بأنك شتمت الحكومة كو أي كبار لستكويته من سكوندال نين.
He said he got information that you insulted the government.
Kabla ofanye.
After he said that to me,
ngani ninkaro murundaka.
I returned back a question to him.
Nkai ko falamma shatabtu lahum ayu kalimatin istamaltu bi isma'il al-hukuma. Kabrin bene nga kalima jumale yuspruka man sakundane fayo foyele ba.
I asked him, I returned the question to him and asked him, now, did they tell you the type of insult I rendered to the government, or what did I say exactly was an insult to the government?
Falamma qala li la akonye hani.
He said no.
قلت له إذن هم الكذاب الأشر نكاي ولو بالله مويت ولو فينولو.
I told them, these people are big liars, black liars upon that.
Niko Arab kanto kadhab wala wuliya folalem.
In Arab, if they said kazab, that means somebody who is a liar.
Bar niko al-ashar wala wulu fimba.
When they say al-asharu, that's the type of name they use for black dog.
Wat mon giso botanka ye wuliya fimbale fo ye wulu.
At that time, I became angry. I said, they are liars. They are black dogs and liars.
Akonye ila aina.
He said to me, where are you going to?
قلت له قالوا أذهب إلى مكاتي يذهبوا بي إلى مكاتي كيف نسبل مكاتي.
I said to him, they said that they are taking me to Makati.
أكوني ليه?
He said to me,
for what?
For what?
قال لا أدري ماله.
I said to him, I don't know.
أكوني الحمد لله.
He said to me, praise be to God.
أينتوجي.
And he left me there.
Thank you for that, Imam. I would just like to ask you some few questions. You've already mentioned the Interior Minister, Sambaba.
Akoy numbara Imam, mbela flake nyini ka kumodantana ye Interior Minister la kumofo jango tumo ka vume Sambaba.
As well as the Director of the NIA, Daba Marina.
And in Director membenu NIA wotumo ka vume Daba Marina.
In connection to Alhaji Banding Drama saying that he had gone to see them about your matter.
Andung Alhaji Banding la kumakamo le munyinti ko atata le purkawlu je nyinku kilunga.
Can you tell us who the IGP was at that time?
Foi sa fo no nyewutumo jumalem police la kundon koti même Inspector General.
Captain Baji.
Captain Baji.
Thank you very much for that. And I also just want to go through the sequence of your arrest and detention in terms of the days. You had told us that you were arrested on the Monday.
Ila bitu ila muto akulu bulata nyoma nyamenga ni lungulu lafta ole no masatale yenyim foko yemuta nun tenel lungole.
Ade.
That was the 10th day of January. 2005.
Yes.
And on that day you were taken to Banjul NIA headquarters.
Uluno ye samba Banjul NIA la cordato.
Ade.
From there you went to the police headquarters in Banjul.
police korda bato Banjul.
Ah,
Yes.
You were then taken to the PIU headquarters in Kanifing.
Yes, samba PIU la korda bato Kanifing.
ade.
Yes.
You were then taken back to Banjul at the Banjul headquarters police station.
Andu inate murundi kotake Banjul police headquarters la police station auto.
Ade.
Yes.
And that is where you spent the night.
Andu yesuto la wolto.
Ade.
Yes.
In the morning, you went up again
So manda kotake shelter santo.
Ade.
to the CID office.
Kata CID office auto.
Ade.
Yes.
And that is where and when they told you the news about you being taken to Makati.
Andu njelemu yenyinki di la koisila ibe samba la Makati le.
Ah.
Yes.
And thereafter, you were escorted back to PIU.
Andu kola alam kotake natali murundi nan kotake for PIU.
Ah.
And that
Yes.
is where we are right now.
Sa imbe wole to nyintembeng.
Ade.
Yes.
Kindly tell us the circumstances surrounding Ansumana Kujabi's arrest, if you know. Did he tell you anything?
Natara yalo Ansumana Kujabi la muto Kenya femfonye je natara misali kama yalo.
Ayalong bayring ndani Ansumana ntollebe motokili wakono.
You know, because I was in the same vehicle with Ansumana,
Fulol kamansalo dole fode.
there is a saying by the Fullers,
Baba tisina sahe wata latondir. Nibe jata tongol yila kay kana nyon dam fukati bebe kalera kilingol kono be yila kay tolo kana nyandu am faman koy.
That means these grasshoppers, if they are being roasted together, they shouldn't kick each other because they are all inside the same cooking pot.
Wala na ngansumana abe kacha kanu.
Ansumana was talking.
Kachata bake.
He chatted a lot.
Kosi yatening gensole bulande.
Because he was wearing only a singlet and underwear.
Akadiamu num poliso le mili ba samba kan.
He was talking to the policemen who were taking him away.
Alkan samba munela.
He was asking them, why are you taking me away?
Mune ngamune ke?
What have I done?
Katu aluko ngamoro le samba na ya.
They said that you are saying that I brought a marabu into my home.
Alena kordali bejibe.
You went all to my living quarters.
Alema morije.
You didn't see any marabu.
Aldunta jonkol kono.
You went into the back rooms.
Aldunta larangol koto.
You even checked under the beds.
Alma morije.
You didn't see any marabu.
Sa alkan samba munela.
So now why are you taking me away?
Eka endolu ye order le dinna.
They told him that, well, we were giving orders.
Ako bismillah.
He said, okay.
And do you know why he was only in his underwear when he was arrested?
Yalo ne bang force njenso da mangola tarola biri ba mutala mune yo sap.
Akonyela watuma abe kachale la inata kili ya funtindi banta ya samba ole fe. Katu watuma kandobe keda ya ura abe kachala la lu ole to ya kili banta kabra funti alo funti nyagro ya tesika ole fe. Ola na ningenzo funti ta ole fe.
Well, he said he was sitting down chatting with people around. So, and it was during the hot season. So, because of that, the heat, he took off his top shirt and he was sitting down with only a singlet or his underwear. So when they came, they called him and told him that, well, we want to talk to you. So he got up and went out to talk to them, and that's how they picked him up and took him away.
And are you aware, Imam, of any law in this country which makes it a crime to bring a marabu to your house?
Imam faye nyelo ne ko kamoro nati la bunga kono fo luwa balanta wala nyimbang kun kambang.
Fon luwa safe la nyinin ka wala bari to le ka luwa safe. Dol buka luwa safe.
except we ask those who write the laws, because we don't write the laws.
Indeed, I know that you're not aware of the law, but I'm asking whether you've heard of such a law. Or perhaps, maybe I can put it another way. Have you ever seen anyone being arrested because they brought a marabu to their house? Perhaps I will even ask another question and say, would you feel that he did something wrong by bringing a marabu into his home?
Ay tanale ke bang purka moro nati ala suokon.
Ode mbo moy follow langan sumana lambaje follow latela.
That was the first time I'm hearing it from him, and the first time also I am seeing it from him.
And what happened next?
Ukola mune natake.
Ngututa.
We deported.
Ngankuolo na Brikama.
We headed towards Brikama.
Atani silabala mimu jara soma siloti.
We took the main highway, the Jara Soma highway.
Mandu mbirikama konok.
We did not go through Brikama.
Bari?
But
silo kang
along the way,
Ning Abdu minkan sambate be siri moto nyato.
This Abdu who was taking us and who was sitting in front of the vehicle,
Ndabe moto koma.
I was behind in the vehicle.
Aka call soto.
He was getting calls.
Yarafa minka call.
Behold, the one calling him,
Womunte domaleti na wuluoto.
that one is a younger brother of mine in the larger family.
Ofananto mu Abduleti.
His name was also Abdu.
Yoto lam famalela Abdul Qadir.
He was named after my father, Abdul Qadir.
Barika kuntu kafai Abdu.
But they shorten it and they call him Abdu.
Ate kontong mu Souleti.
His surname is Saul.
Amama muso.
His grandmother,
Meya faulu.
who gave birth to his father,
Aninte mama muso.
and my grandmother,
Meyem fama wulu.
the mother of my father,
Wole bota bakilim fakili.
come from the same father and mother.
Penda jao.
Penda Jao
Wole ate faulu.
was his father's mother.
Sala jao.
Salah Jao
Wole ente fama wulu.
is my father's mother.
Waka wafiro ke banjul marseto.
She used to sell at the market in Banjul,
Bari womate Abdu nyina friend leti.
and he was Abdu's friend.
Kabri wayamo eko yen samba na banjule.
When he heard that I was taken to Banjul,
Anata ila kotas.
he came to their quarters,
Aduntele office.
got into their office.
Kabra na kuo nyininka.
When he inquired about my case,
Ekae anila friend ne fintita wolom Abduti.
they told him he went out with your friend Abdu.
Niao call.
If you call him,
Ibe koto mala kuo lonnale.
you will know about your brother.
Waka call.
That man used to call him,
Eka dia mfula kangola.
and they will be speaking in Fula.
Bara fente mfula kango moede.
But to him, I did not understand Fula.
Aka filini.
And he was trying to baffle him.
No kai hodon gondon.
If that man asked him, where are you at this present moment? Where are you located?
Asafa miden nawodi komin dar tatareke nawodi komin jiloto.
He will just answer him, there is something that we are going around and looking for.
Na ya kiliwate wata qualify.
Whenever he calls, that's what Abdu the driver tells him.
Bari wokono nin salfana sitan ko ngasali.
So in all that, when it was time for the 2 o'clock prayers, I told them, now let's pray.
Ntata fo jara soma.
We went up to Jarasoma.
Nkoye ngalo.
I told them, let us stop
Nga jio ming.
and drink some water.
Keme fula bembuluja.
I have $200 on me.
Nga subo sang.
Let's buy some meat.
Kachabe keri.
There was discussion, chatting.
Ansumana safonye sirfo ite malo muno bari ite mune keta.
Asumana will tell me, Silifo, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but what is it?
Nkai munem.
I said to him, what is it?
Adama liwo laba musa yalet.
Every human being's ending point is death.
Woto nibe balu okono.
So if you are still alive
Imam fa.
and not yet dead,
Use keno ilale.
anything can happen to you.
Bari se keno kutile.
But you can also become something.
Woto illa nyim fulol made.
But
Illa nyim fulol.
expect these two things.
Ise keno fenti.
You can become something,
Bar fem fanan se keno ilale.
but something else also can happen to you.
Wala be keri.
That was what happened.
Mbeo subo nyimola.
As we were eating that meat,
Call dunta.
a call came through.
Abdu yata.
Abdu picked it up.
Nko nyinsilo de mbaja abilale.
I said, this time around, I will answer.
Aka tokora hodon gondon.
He said, namesake, where are you?
Oyi joni min godda tali de joni min garta.
Then Abdu's reply was, we are not far away. We will soon arrive at your location.
Bara kobe dirintela be pikopo nyato.
Because he was, his back was towards me. He was sitting in front of the pickup.
Ngasa nyoma.
I touched him on his back.
Nkai fula kan to halde gonga na mo idete na verite na foftini.
I told him in full, telling the truth is always easy and it is straight, and that's what will give you time to be free.
Sa halanino o tokorama gonga tawanna a foftini dum ane horema a foftima.
If you had told him the truth from his first call, by now you would have been free from these lot of calls.
Wimbo ko Makati nabataka.
Tell him you are taking me to Makati.
Makati tonto nabataka ko yimbe woni to.
Where you are taking me to in Makati, there people are there.
Teminne ko mi neddo.
I am also a human being.
Dimmel
The second thing,
simi mayi no hande watte no announce al Haiba mayi.
see, if I die today right now, it will be announced that Haiba has died.
Temi mayani.
And I'm not dead, I'm alive.
Ndon non ko woni koy horam halan mudum ref fofto da o fofto.
Then tell him whatsoever is the situation, so that you will rest, you will have time to be free from this call, and he will also rest.
Aniyo sunuta.
He became very unhappy.
Kajo ko yaro nga mimuta na friend la broda le.
If realizing that the man that I am detaining is my friend's brother.
Ako this fucking job.
He said, this fucking job.
I
said to him, no, it is not fucking. You are working. Whatever you are ordered to do, that is what you will do. Let's just go on. We continued. When we got to Makati, it was after 7 p.m.
Police station.
We first started at the police station. We got there and they welcomed us.
Immigration officer do taraje.
We found one immigration officer there. I forgot his name, but he's a Jahanka. He used to attend
my preachings and recitations of the Quran.
When he saw me, he was happy. He said, oh, today we have a big visitor. But the people that I came along with said to him that I should pass through here. But they said that we should take him to the central prison in Makati. They spoke for a short while. I did not alight from the vehicle. We continued to the prison. When we arrived, that night, the one we found on duty, that one was also one of my students. Lamin Sane. When he left Makati and came to Lamin, he used to have his Friday prayers all the time at the airport behind me. He used to take my cassettes too and listen to them. When I alighted, and no sooner did he see me, he got up and stood up and said, Imam, today you've come to visit us, and we spend the whole day listening to your cassette. I said to him, I have come, but I did not come on my own accord. He asked me what happened. I said, there are people behind, the people who are leading the way. They will explain to you what the mission is about. He asked me, Imam, what happened? I told him, well, I was just picked up like a bag of cola, and I was prepared like a bride and brought here. When they arrived, they told him, well, we've been ordered to bring this man here. It looks like he didn't understand them. He said to them, who? They told him, this man.
Imam Hydara.
He said, Imam Hydara, do you mean Imam Hydara? They said, yes. He said to me, get inside. I got inside, and they locked the door. And they left.
The one in charge of the prison,
Keba Sise,
I
call.
He called him
Akaina Keba
and said to him, my superior,
Metaluntan Sotola Barbing Asotole.
We have not had a visitor for a long time, but tonight we have one.
Akaimunum?
And he asked him,
Imam al Haiba Apontinyan Tamina Casatola Mola Yole Sambana.
He said to him, Imam al Haiba Hydara, the one whose cassette we listened to the whole day, is the one that has been brought here for us to keep.
Akayako?
He asked him, what do you say?
Akafelejan.
Said to him, well, he is here. So in that confusion and fear, he came and he was putting on his shirt along the way and putting his button on the way coming. He came and saw me and said to Sane, you are right. Said, well, Hydara, please forgive us. For us, they just bring and tell us to keep. Sit down. And I sat down. I said to him, but it's almost 7 o'clock, let's pray. We prayed. He said to me, please forgive us. I said, no, there's no offense taken. He said to me, now, we want to host you, but we will not take you where people are.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I don't know about anything, but I know that you definitely did not miss a single prayer during the time of your detention.
Ani
no, by the grace of God.
And when you got to Janjangbure prisons, were you processed in any way? Were you registered, your name taken?
Foye kolu toporo le kafo ke to safe ka kaito da kafo ye nati je ye dundi jele futata lumenga na watu foyo kaito de dale ba
ani o manke.
No, that did not happen.
And you also said during the way as well, the driver kept concealing your whereabouts, basically.
Albe silo kan tumo men fanale bitakan drive fo nyinga ka komandiro lu men soto amam pare tilina ka dalilo ka kumo ko indi albe de men albe silo men kan.
Yes, that was Abdu. He was in the driver. He was the one taking me. He was the one they told to take me. He was an officer, not the driver.
I'm sorry, I got that wrong. He was your escort, basically. And what was his surname?
Akoya kontongolon. Akoya kontongolon ne bang.
If I am not forgotten, it's Jallo.
And why do you think they took you all the way to Janjangbure? I mean, are you not aware of any other prisons in the Combos that they could have taken you to or in Banjo?
Ako, muna na besambala fo Janjangbure, fo dun kaso dolte Combo aning Banjul ni mafangol la janna, inamane bundi janke samba fo makati.
Na miro futata minto to olemu.
What I thought was that they wanted to conceal my case from the people. They believe that if I was in this area, my case will not be hidden from the people. Because if one does not know me, two will know me. Then my case will be exposed. Therefore, let's take him far away to a place where not anyone will recognize him. That was why they took me there.
And this issue of concealment, of course, is consistent with the fact that when you were arrested by the NIA, they tried basically to hide your whereabouts.
Kuleti men damu takabiri wato men ye muta kabiring ena ewli ye muta imam pare dal ila kuwe janjang wallahi wanyari ate kukili ngole be ke kan wonyawa hanimbi
wala be continue ka. Yes, that was what was continuing.
And you've also said that during the journey as well, your whereabouts were being concealed. And then when you came to Janjanbureh too, it was the same thing.
Akondu albesilo kantu momen na fanang hanimbi wo nung kilingole be kering ka kolu nung ke mabo hanufo alfutata Janjanbureh fanang aketa wole nyama.
Ah,
Yes.
Please go on.
Akoye tenteng.
abrin salta
After we prayed,
akonye mbe sambala ifansun dulalet.
he said to me, I will take you to your own place,
Marbatunga jefita.
but let me clean up the place.
Ite mbatu.
You wait for me.
E jefita.
They cleaned the place.
Wato otumo me wato minto sumia boita.
At that time, it was the cold season.
Akonye nkambaju kiline di molula.
He said to me, we usually give only one black blanket to people here.
Bari shirifo mbe fulale diletela.
But you, Serifo, we shall give you two.
Mbe kilim fene la ranka.
We are going to spread one on your bed,
Kilindo nyike mura wala neno.
and the other one, you'll use it to cover yourself.
Fulanyao,
Secondly,
ite bela fila mini leso fonye.
what would be the things you need? Tell me.
Ah, nka na jorangol di nimfe manna wol kono.
I said to him, well, my materials, I did not come with any one of them.
Akonye joranjuma,
He asked me, what materials?
nka nin sajade manna.
I said to him, my prayer mat, I did not come with it.
Nin tasabio manna.
I did not also come with my beads, prayer beads.
Nin alqur'ano manna.
I did not also come with the Holy Quran.
Nin tasalo manna.
I did not also come with my water kettle.
Nin senyil soto no afara tekela ibulu ifanan palasi tinyani ndoku tunyati mbela fila nyunulale.
If I could have this and that will not lead to you losing your job or your position, I would be grateful.
Akonye be soto lale.
He said to me, you will have them.
Akonye kukili wale njakali jan sirifo.
He said to me, one thing surprises me here, Serifo.
Na domorol buka bete ya.
Our food isn't good.
Na sima ke futu kera oleti.
Our evening meal is made of raw couscous.
Eka kole kaka ninjisuma.
They just add salt and empty water on it.
Ola kake sima oti.
That's what we use for the evening meal.
Konton kake nyankatan kensa oleti.
The lunch is made of just ordinary nyankatang.
Foka jimbo ndi yuraka.
They just put a small jimbo on top of it.
Daso mo kake somonda juno jamba katang.
The breakfast is early morning and they boil a leaf called jambakatang.
Animburo.
And that's what they give you with bread.
Kabra ufonjeleta.
When he said that, I laughed.
Puruka ate sondo mo tenkunde.
Just to make him ease down and calm down.
Nka sisen ko nyil wilbe fo do mordi malandu jata kende abe balale.
I said to him, the one from the Caesar family, all these things you have named are great foods, and there are healing components in those foods.
Nka muna nyoka expire.
I asked him, those coups expire?
Akonye haniku.
He said to me, not at all.
Nka muna nieji so akan e kondink je yadomo.
I said to him, when you put water on it and sprinkle a little bit of salt and eat it,
High blood be mutalale.
will you contract high blood?
Akonye hani.
He said to me, no.
Nka sanji warulante be karantato nyomi.
I said to him, for 7 years I was learning in Nyumi.
Nimfuto yela nga domo sima wala mamba na yela nka ke santo nimfano ketankaji lutumo la kadia.
When we eat couscous in the night and there are remnants, in the morning we consume that. In fact, if it spends the night, that's when it becomes even sweeter.
Nka wakane jakale.
I said to him, let that not bother you.
Fulanya mumi mbe sirundula kili.
Secondly, someone who is detained at one spot,
Naka be dima do malabake.
if he says that he's going to be eating good food all the time,
Tumano janabe bola ya satoran wale.
possibly before he leaves that place, he will have some complications.
Nka kukili ndem malon falso okenonye.
I said to him, one thing, I'm not sure if you could do that for me.
Nka tene oning aramiso sunne.
I used to fast on Mondays and Thursdays.
Ningo wolusun.
If I fast on those days,
Anduna jannata atinala ngo bulako.
and my coming here will not make me even stop fasting on those 2 days.
Sa albe min kela nye sima oti.
So now, what you are going to prepare for me for dinner, could you use that and substitute that for what I will use to break my fast? That alone. Because I don't eat early in the morning before fasting. Me, during fasting time, I don't eat early in the morning. After dinner, that's the end of it. So if you could do that, could you do that for me? He said to me, yes. I said to him, that aside, every other thing that is part of your laws, that everyone else is subjected to, do it. Because I do not want anyone to be sacked for my sake. Do all of it.
Unfortunately, Imam, we have to cut you there. We've come to the time for our lunch break. So we'll take a 1 hour break and then come back and continue your testimony.
Ako bitung imam ngalon le ko bitung ko to tajele bari bitung tata tembol to jang bato me alon kon kana konton da ta sain utombe dan na jangata konton la hanfo nin konton butalan se muruna ngana tenteng.
Mr. Chairman, we will continue with the testimony of the witness after the lunch break.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Imam. We will resume at 2:35. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.